So I think you need to explain the reason that we're...
I filed an extension on our taxes in
It's
April
October.
because we didn't have time.
May, June,
And then my
July,
accountant said, hey,
October.
guess what? October 15th, you get fined if we don't have this done. I'm like,
Right.
oh. So
This is our life.
I'm just kind of jumping through some. There's got to be a better way to do
So
this.
you made little, I know I did, you made little deals on these health and wellness stuff.
No, that's the expo, the client that I talked to. For
Okay.
business lunches, I have to mark what it was.
And this one was from Smith's, and you have chimichanga circle. You said business lunch.
No, that is not it. Don't even joke about that.
That's mine.
The IRS have no sense of humor at all.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do. So,
not the ones I dealt with.
that is where we're at right now.
This is why I am the receipt queen, and it's brutal.
You still
I think I have used this for like the last
Pencils.
20 years.
in your head.
I'm going to need those.
I'll put them right here on top of the pile. I appreciate you doing this.
pile.
I have to tell you, I appreciate Erin doing this because otherwise we'd be in prison. I use the same joke every year.
It's still fresh. It's evergreen, isn't it?
It's always true.
Okay, this is kind of cool. BYU just got voted in by the coaches. Associated Press poll. They're number 20 now. Remember last week they were 25, and there was much celebration because this was like
Very
the
nice.
first time under the new coach.
That's nice.
But now they're
Crack
number
a Sprite
20.
open and enjoy.
Congratulations.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why we're screwing around when there is like serious things to be had
I
here.
have it here.
There's important sandwich-based information.
State by state. Sandwiches. The best sandwiches, state by state. Right away, you have to think, okay, there's a fish sandwich for California, which is true. Alaska has a salmon sandwich.
That's delicious.
Makes total sense.
I would have thought we would have had like the pastrami burger, one that Crown Burger makes.
No, this is more like
Like what's more integral to the basis
the
of the steak.
sandwich, not like a store. You know, this is more,
Okay.
yeah. So
More
Oregon has the fried chicken biscuit sandwich, which sounds really good.
That one does not seem. That seems like a southern sandwich to me. I'm not going to lie. I was surprised. Oregon, I thought it would be something with like kale.
Polish boy in Ohio, big sausage thing. That sounds good right now too.
The Vietnamese community in Washington came up with.
the banh mi.
I can't pronounce it, so I'm not even going to
Vietnamese,
treat.
right.
But it's freaking amazing.
Washington D.C.
Crusty baguette, pork
Yep.
belly, grilled
Oh.
pork
Oh.
love from other meats, plus cucumber, pickled carrots, radish,
Oh.
cilantro, and jalapeno.
Say pork again.
Pork belly.
Thank you.
You do like pork belly? Yeah.
In the right combination with bread and stuff, it'd be awesome. What about Utah? What about Utah? Virginia, of course, ham.
Well, no, it's a Smithfield ham. We've had this discussion before. When I lived there and I was a vegetarian and I didn't understand how you could have cuts of meat out and unrefrigerated. And that's because I didn't know about the cured ham and how you have to fluff it up. And that's what they use.
And you soak it. And Utah, you're not even going to think about it. Which one is it? And you will not think of it right off the bat. Navajo taco.
So
Told you. Navajo taco.
I love Navajo tacos.
I do too.
We go to Burning Man and we have to stop at one on the way, and then when we're coming back, before we leave the reservation, we have to have another
And what
one.
happens when we don't? Husband has very angry wife.
No, it's just like a gloom of bad luck. It's like it would be bad luck not to have the Navajo taco.
Yeah, this is true.
Navajo tacos are delicious. I can accept that as our state sandwich.
When's the last time you flew? We were talking about this last night with our friends, by the way. We were talking about them, and we were talking about the inconveniences of flying. And then we started talking about that Korean airline commercial. Have you seen it? You've seen it.
I don't think so.
And it's the women and the guy, and they're floating kind of down the aisleway, which is extremely wide. And they turn to the camera.
Unfeasibly
and,
so.
And they just slightly bow, just to say thank you for flying. Then they show these people in these seats, and they totally recline, and they're making them up for them. And then two people lean forward to their champagne, look at each other because there's a divider, clink glasses, and then lean back and enjoy the television or the plugs for all their wireless
This
devices.
is because this is what happens when you have too much money. For the rest of us, we get the teeny tiny narrow crew in the main cabin.
It's just
the
wrong.
main cabin.
So anyway, a Utah made himself famous on a Delta flight yesterday.
There's really some bad manners going here, and it couldn't have helped that he had cocktails. Derek Mouse of Clearfield, he was taken into custody at Will Rogers Airport. He took off with a Delta flight. They were heading for Orlando, and I guess
Sounds fine.
he's like, bring me drinks. And, you know, we've all been there. I can't argue with that. But the flight attendant could tell from his behavior that he was already intoxicated and being reasonable and, you know, aware. He's told the rest of the crew, don't give this guy any cocktails.
Right.
He's drunk.
Right.
Well, apparently, Amas was very, very unhappy about that. And he later bargained with one of the flight attendants to be served 2 drinks. So after he downed, I guess he just gulped them both down.
No, he was pre-boarded himself prior to this. Trust me.
Oh, no. He was already drunk.
Right.
But I want to know how he even talked them into giving him 2 drinks.
So what
But I guess he gulped them down, and then he was demanding more, and they went, dude, you're cut off. And then he headbutted the flight attendant.
Just a heads up, not a good move.
Well, this is pretty awesome. The attendant then hit Moss in the face.
Self-defense.
As several passengers
Self-defense.
raced to subdue the man. So, yeah, he apparently was uncooperative.
But they had to emergency land the plane.
Yeah, in
They had
Oklahoma
to-
City.
In Oklahoma City, which sandwich is.
But that's so sad, though, because you keep thinking about it. It's going to Orlando, and you've got all these families, and they're like, okay, we got our Mickey Mouse shirts on.
Can you
Everyone's
imagine
ready.
how pissed
and
you'd
you'd be
be?
sitting there with your kids, and then this guy gets in a fist fight, and he's drunk, and he's screaming.
Oklahoma.
And then he headbutts somebody.
Then you end up in.
And you're like, our reservation's at 7, and
You're in Oklahoma.
you're in Oklahoma City, thanks to Derek Moss of Clearfield.
Derek, that's no way to live your life. This is my favorite new expression, by the way.
Really?
That's no way to live your life. Stop that.
Sounds very, very inspiring.
Right?
How to live your life.
You know, families are so important. And in Arizona, I'm transitioning.
It was smooth.
Not personally, just by this. Arizona, and everything's heated up politically. You know, and Arizona's like a really tough place, and the Republicans are running for, a Senate, and the senator's name is Paul Gosar. And Paul comes from a big family. Now, they've done a commercial about this. Now, I don't know if you've seen this locally, but people are running, and the guy in the shower, you know which one I'm talking about? And then he talks about cleaning up Washington. He's wearing a suit and stuff, and his hair's all crazy. And then the mom, his wife, knocks on the door, and she goes, so-and-so, the kids need a shower. And you see him getting out, and he's toweling off with his suit on. And then his kids, 4 kids, because he wants to look like a family man,
Sure.
all pile into the bathroom for a shower. I don't understand. And so you're like, okay, so it's important to show that you're a family man,
All
right?
clustered in the shower
Right.
together, huh?
Well, in this case, they wanted to show off, this commercial wanted to show off Paul Gosner's family.
Family values.
And we're talking about 6 out of 9 brothers and a sister. That's a big family.
Wow.
That's a big family.
So 10
Yeah.
siblings, and these are the siblings
Commercials.
of Representative Paul Gosar.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no. The representative, no. They actually did the ads for his competitor, the Democrat.
6 of his siblings did ads against him for his opponent. Thanksgiving's gonna suck.
Tell me about it. They were saying he was
why?
He started getting like really extreme and stuff, and started talking about white supremacy and stuff, and they said we can't let
Okay, yep.
we can't
Game
let
over.
this happen. And so they went to the Democratic Party, and we said this guy's going south. Now the Democrats are far like not gonna ease on their hand. Yeah, so they all went on and said that their brother is unfit.
Wow. That's a pretty damning endorsement, I'm thinking.
You're right. Thanksgiving, it's like hide the knives and cutlery.
All right, I want you to just think about that for a moment, because we'll be right back in a second with 10 million kids, and they're doing 1 billion acts of peace, and you're supposed to join in. We'll tell you why next. The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops, with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones too. Go to PCLaptops.com. And by Brio Technologies. They rent, sell, and install audiovisual components, including professional sound, lighting, video, and intercom systems, components, projectors, interactive whiteboards, and classroom audio systems. Just go to BrioAudiovisual.com.
Hey everybody, it's Todd here, and today we are going to take a trampoline, a 12-foot trampoline, and put a dome tent over it. Now, I have twin boys who are 15, they have autism, and so they're kind of losing interest in the trampoline that they used to love so much. Now, getting back from Burning Man, I noticed all the geodomes and all that stuff, and I thought, you know what, that'd be really cool over a trampoline. A huge
all right, so basically what we have is I went out and I bought 8 10-foot sections of 3/4 inch PVC, and then I bought 2 of those connectors. Notice I drilled a hole right there because we're going to connect that one to that one. Here's something you should know. There's 2 grades of PVC pipe, and one is called the contractor grade and one is called I don't care about you and I hope your sprinkler system dies as soon as possible so the contractor can come back and fix it. So this thin-walled PVC is the things they put in your yard, and the contractors put this kind in their yard. Get this guy. Talk about some hardware. Basically, I've gone with the big eye bolts, and they're about $3 a piece. Now, you could use like a 1-inch PVC, drill some holes in the bottom, and slip it inside of the 3/4 and use that as an anchor. But I've decided to go a little heavier with this. Also going to need some zip ties, and I'm going to do some This is the way we're going to attach the PVC and the dome to the trampoline. So I went with big eye hooks, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the PVC and slide it over the top. Now the reason I didn't bolt this in place and I used strip ties is the fact that if the PVC breaks for any reason, the last thing I want is a metal shaft sticking up on a trampoline. So if it does break, it will stop and flatten out like that.
Did I mention you should clean up all the dog poo in your yard before you start this? Yeah. Do that.
All right, we have put up the frame. My wife helped me on this one. You're definitely going to need some help because it's incredibly awkward. Don't worry about the lines above it. They are not power lines. They are cable lines, which is a good thing. And now I have got the parachute that I'm going to throw over it. Now, there is one issue, and that is the fact that it's not that stable. But there is an answer to this. I'm going to put the parachute on anyway just to see, but if you can follow my finger, all right, so if you come down here and you start here and you put another arc in and it goes up and it falls short of the top and goes over and goes back down and connects back to the frame, that and one on the other side, that is supposed to make this incredibly strong. So
we will see how that works. But first, the parachute on the existing frame.
Okay, here's the good news. I put the supports in. Here's the bad news. I still have the slump. But I am going to, well, because I didn't use a lot of math, I am going to consider the slump an aerodynamic feature of this structure. So there's the slump. So the wind would come here and flow over and off the back. That's what I'm going with. I think I'll have a cocktail. Let me show you the inside. And what kid would not want to hang out in here? And there's the little vent up on top.
All right, so this is how it goes in my house. I have made a fort.
There's the fort right there for the boys, so they can get in there and have a
boys' fort. I go to the store for 10 minutes, and you want to see what the women in my house did to me?
Welcome to Alibaba's luxurious Arabian tent. And we're talking scarves hanging from the ceiling, highlighted by Christmas lights. I have no idea that we had this many pillows. and I don't think they're all ours. The blanket, of course, and because of the fact that there's Christmas lights, there is power, which means you could come in and bring your laptop and take a snooze, or get rid of the kids and spend a night here with the person you love. Anyway, it all comes down to one thing. The kids love it, and that's why we did it. Costs about, I don't know, say $30 for the hardware and all the PVC. And if you scrounge for a parachute, I'm sure you can find one. I've seen them online for like $40. Most of them are maybe a little more expensive. Fun project. I'm going to see if it lasts the winter, maybe with some plastic tarps. But anyway, there it is. That's an idea to reuse your trampoline and get your kids interested again. And make sure you check out my other videos. They're stupid too. If you have any questions, just keep it to yourself. And thanks for watching. My name's Todd. Ciao.
The Todd and Erin Daily Stream is brought to you by PC Laptops, with desktops and laptops starting as low as $7.99 with a lifetime parts and service warranty. They fix phones too. Go to PCLaptops.com. And by Brio Technologies. They rent, sell, and install audiovisual components, including professional sound, lighting, video and intercom systems, components, projectors, interactive whiteboards, and classroom audio systems. Just go to BrioAudiovisual.com.
She's excited. So I just showed her the Bridezilla
Skimmed
story.
through it.
And now I'm going to let you, because of your joy, and go ahead.
There's a hierarchy. I mean, we all have our Bridezilla horror stories, but I think of the last two that we've done, the one where the woman demanded that each wedding guest pay her $2,000 for her dream wedding, and the second one where she said that you didn't love me if you didn't fly to my Hawaiian destination wedding.
Thailand or something, right?
Yeah, started there, and then she
Yeah.
downgraded to Hawaii.
Ugh.
This one's better.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Now, go ahead.
The wedding guests at, it was apparently a screen grab. It went up on Reddit, and it was instructions from the bride to all the wedding guests. I guess she sent out a mass email to everyone who was coming to her wedding.
May I say really quick, is this like the list that the rock bands give to producers before they do the concert? They have to have everything a certain way.
This is more like a list of requirements and rules.
Okay. I'm just going to enjoy.
And as a matter of fact, it was stated as a list of rules and regulations for guests of the bride and groom. The email, which was titled, "Kindly refrain from upstaging the bride on her big day and no admission without a gift of $75 or more," starts with, "Please arrive 15 to 30 minutes early. Please do not wear white, cream, or ivory. Please do not wear anything other than a basic bob or a ponytail. Please do not have a full face of makeup. Please do not record during the ceremony. Do not check in on Facebook until instructed. Use blank, blank, blank hashtag when posting pictures. Do not talk to the bride at all." This one is in capital letters. "Everyone will toast with Remy, the appropriate champagne, no exceptions. And lastly, you must come with a gift valued $75 or more, or you will not be admitted."
And that's it,
If you
right?
have questions or
there's
need
more.
clarification, please
Okay.
call me directly. There were a lot of commenters. One guy goes, "I would totally RSVP plus one and then bring in a gift that was only worth $73.50 just to see what they would do."
Zinger.
I mean, there's been so many of these that are just like horrifying. There was one bride, she was on This Morning Television, Sandra Wee, and she had a $128,000 wedding, which consisted of 5 different ceremonies. Her husband had to borrow a loan to cover it, and 13 different wedding dresses. She had said, "From a young age, us girls plan the biggest days of our lives, and when the time came, I
Right.
wanted to have the perfect wedding." I thought, actually, I want it here, but I also want it there, and I want it there, so I thought, why can't I have it all? I would just like to tell Sandra's new husband that you were in deep, deep trouble.
Friends of ours, many years ago, were getting married, and the father of the bride said, "Here is $40,000. Only daughter he has. Very successful. $40,000. They bought a house."
I thought it was wonderful. We had a little party afterwards. We're like, that's super.
In their backyard of a
Of
house.
their new house.
It was their down payment. It's like, yeah, pretty smart.
Yeah, we've been to weddings where they spent $128,000 on the flowers. And I'm like, what? But this one is
What
great.
does Jim Gaffigan say?
The list
so
of
I
ru-
can be a princess. Right.
I'll send you a tiara. My daughter makes
Oh
them,
my
and you can
gosh.
feel like one in the privacy
All
of your own home.
this story follows all of this up.
Does it continue the general outrageousness?
It really does.
All right, tell me.
All right, so this is Nordstrom's. Now,
I
know,
love Nordstrom's.
I know of Nordstrom's Rack.
I
which
love
is
Nordstrom.
over at Brickyard? No, over at the other place.
Sugar House?
Sugar House. I don't go. I remember walking through Nordstrom's and going and just smelling the fact I couldn't afford it, you know, and the fact their escalators, one goes up and the other one, where's the down one? It's way over there. So anyway, I digress. On their website, they're selling a shoe, a sneaker.
I'm sure they're selling many sneakers. What makes this one stand out?
It's beat up a little bit.
Oh, like a distressed look. They do that a lot with jeans and sometimes with boots.
And it's got duct tape around the toe. And they're selling it for $350. Right
No,
there.
actually, it's $530.
Oh my gosh, my glasses aren't working.
Your dyslexia
my
has
God.
struck again. $530 for duct tape shoes. Now, here's the fun part. They're sold out of the $530 duct taped shoes. We could be millionaires.
125.
It's a bargain.
This actually flaps. See that? See how that works?
Extra
And
authenticity.
I'm going green. Look at this. This blouse. $236. Oh, my shirt. $400. That's the way it works.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
can I point something out?
Yeah. My glasses. $700.
Very attractive. I just realized we launched a brand new Facebook page. I'm very excited. It's called The Beautiful Dark. It is all Halloween and fall stuff. It is like design, it's decor. I would totally love you to go on and actually post a lot of your photos.
Oh, yeah,
We are like the masters of
Yeah.
Halloween here in Utah. I mean, we are the ones. So we would love to have you go on. We'll also be doing a a $100 gift card giveaway. So please do stop by, sign up, maybe throw up a couple of your own pictures. I would love to see them. Halloween is this, this is like our entire like holiday. This is it. This is right here. This is it. So we all want to share.
I don't want to brag. We grew this.
Finally, we have a place we can grow pumpkins.
Oh, wait. Is there any more? Look. We have green thumbs.
So once again, it's called The Beautiful Dark Halloween and Fall Style.
All right.
We'd love to have you stop by,
Facebook.
sign up to enter to win the $100 gift card, and please share your pictures. We'd love to see them.
We grew this.
You are so proud of yourself.
Damn.
I'm with you.
No
I'm
one's
happy
going to
too.
carve it either. We'll see you later.
I know Zoe was already. I'm like,
it's
no, hands away from the knife.
No. This is going to be...
Please like and share. We would love that if you would do that for us. And do not forget, we will be back tomorrow. Oh, and if you do need Erin's Night Out tickets, we're going to have those tomorrow as well.
There you go. See you later.
I am so proud of you. Your own pumpkin.
I have like, I'm a farmer.
No,
now.
there's like 9. I might have to let you wear your overalls again.
So,
Just once, not when I'm not watching, and that's it. Just once. Don't look at me all creepy. Don't. You're looking creepy.
all right. Now, the taxes. I'm going to just get out of the
Oh
room.
man.
right.
For one bright shiny moment, I
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
doing taxes.
All right. Bye.